Back on the Anglers Extra pregame show, Jake Eisenberg joined now by the skipper John Schiffner for our 21st manager show of the season, and it's the 4th of July, and Skip, you're looking real festive.
Well, it's 4th of July, just like you said. Let's go. 4th of July, Chatham, Orleans, here we go.
For those of you who can't see, Schiffner sporting some American flag aviators. I swear, it's like he's going to pick up a guitar and a microphone and start jamming out.
Rock on, rock on. John Fogerty would do something like this, my favorite band, Creedence Clearwater.
We'll start with the parade this afternoon, going through the streets of Chatham. For these players, it's a lot of their first times experiencing that. For you, obviously, you've seen a lot of them. What was today like?
Oh, to me, and I'll any of the local people who've been in here a number of years, I thought it was the biggest parade I've ever seen, the biggest crowd I've ever seen. There were people in places I've never seen them on this parade route, and it lengthened out down to Tip Cart, and that was mobbed. The Kroll Road down to Tip Cart was mobbed. So I got to believe it might have been one of the biggest ones ever. We'll ask Chief Polina what he thinks and see if Bob Sherman was out here clicking away, and maybe Bob was there and got us a number.
Well, there were over 2,500 people here a couple nights ago. You expect a larger crowd tonight?
I think it'll be about the same, or a little bit more. I mean, this is picnic day, so some people may go, we'll have a picnic, but it will be a big crowd. I mean, Orleans always draws well. We draw well. We bring people, they bring people, so I expect a good crowd tonight.
Last night, a 5-0 loss, not ideal, and now 1-1 on the season against Orleans. What do you bring from that game into tonight?
Well, it was one bad inning, really. We let things get away from us. There were some errors, some missed coverages. A few things just shouldn't have happened, and I think we would have been in that game if we didn't get down by 5. And I mean, these kids aren't stupid. 5-run lead in the Cape Cod League is pretty good because you got good pitchers and good closers. So not that they quit, but it's in your mind going, man, I got to really make a good swing on this, or I got to really make a great pitch on this because I don't want to give up another run and make it 6 runs. So it's tough. It's tough when you get down that fast. But I really thought we played pretty well, with the exception that one small part of that inning.
We talked about this briefly yesterday, the amount of starting pitchers that you've had so far this season, and it's another one tonight in Lincoln Hensman, and it's his birthday. So what's that going to be like for him?
Well, I think it's kind of exciting. Let's see how it works. Go with it. That's kind of fun. I played football a few times on my birthday. That was cool. So we'll see what happens.
One thing about this team offensively so far that struck me is that it seems when they get down in games, it's hard to respond. Is that something you've noticed, and how do you address that?
And that has been addressed, and it's, at some point, my coaching staff and I cannot hit the ball, throw the ball, or pitch the ball for these guys. They've got to take the onus on themselves and say, I've got to get this done. They know what they're not getting done. Now, how are they going to apply it? We can practice all we want. We can have early batting practice in 3 stages, 8 a.m., noon, and 4 if we wanted to. But, at a certain point, they've got to do it. And does that mean that one of the leaders has got to say something on the team? Does that mean maybe we start saying, hey, fellas, you know what? If you're not producing, you're not playing. And that, we're getting close to that. I don't want to do that. But the bottom line is we got to win some ball games. And we're instead of rotating guys, we're going to have to start playing guys that are hot and keep them hot. And then if you're not hot, we're going to show us in batting practice. And if we give you an opportunity, you got to take advantage of every opportunity. Like I said, we're not there yet, but that's, sooner or later, it's kind of, pardon the expression, it's nut pinching time.
And pretty much at the halfway of the season, the halfway mark, 9-11 record right now, it could be at 500 or just below 500 going into the second half of the season. So what are your thoughts moving into the second half?
Third portion, yeah. I mean, the third quarter is coming up fairly soon. I still say we're okay. Everybody's bunched up. You can make up some time with going on a 2 out of 3 streak every once in a while, and you can make up points. So I'm not overly concerned. I want to make sure we get this pitching staff kind of straightened out where the roles are more defined, and let's find some guys who are hot. Let's find guys who are ready to knock in some runs, because like I've said a million times, there's two statistics I really think about a lot: winning percentage and RBIs. And if you're not driving them in, we got a problem.
Well, tonight Lincoln Hensman will look to give himself and the Chatham Anglers a birthday present, looking for a win over the Orleans Firebirds. Schiff sporting those American flag aviators. Thanks always for your time.
Go America. All I can say, it's go USA, USA, USA. That was a great day today. It was a lot of fun at the parade, so had to bring these out.
Absolutely, and we'll hope to have a lot of fun tonight. Evan, back upstairs to you.